E bentornati a tutti ragazzi a un nuovo episodio di The Banishers. Allora, oggi andiamo avanti con la nostra avventura. L'ultima volta ci siamo lasciati che eravamo appena usciti dal vuoto, insomma. Dobbiamo esplorare questa nuova zona e per adesso altro non sappiamo, quindi andiamoci dentro e andiamo subito a giocare. Ok, eccoci qua, esattamente dove ci eravamo lasciati, continuiamo.
That specter's looking for a body. Eyes peeled.
Guarda questo.
Whatever grip it is the nightmare has here, you'd never know by looking. The bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
The village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid of something.
Leave them up. Cause no trouble.
Allora ragazzuoli, ho provato ad attaccare il controller, vediamo come ce la caviamo con il joystick perché ci sta, volevo provare. Vediamo se moriamo immediatamente o se resistiamo un po'. Non c'è nessuno.
Oh there! Anyone home? Where did they go?
Non ci cagano.
The well, recently sealed. Below, it feels off.
Smells off too.
And yours, and the faith of all good Christian souls of New Eden be fenced with iron and God's own light. I, Fairfax Haskell, though it bring demons down in great wrath upon my soul, do friends find fortitude in our success. Exiled from our homes by the devil's machinations, we congregate before the Lord in this new meeting house. We gather, we worship, we overcome. And we shall be well protected by the holy ward my son now makes under my instruction. For I have spent hours countless in your service, poring through books and papers, devouring the oeuvre of my peers, that our meeting house be safe.
Fairfax Haskell, for whom the word pompous was invented.
Half built? Yes. Open to the four winds? Yes. But already it is resplendent with our faith. A shining reminder of our renewed belief in better days. McCraith, Mr. McCraith. I thought you. What happy portent, what most excellent news. What blessings. I applaud your valorous deeds. O fate, I say, dead sir, I thought you dead.
Maybe I am.
Do not make light of such matters, my friend, for the devil's wrath is wide awake, and his claw scratches at our door, metaphorically speaking.
I'm alive. I promise.
My friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time. The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing, and Mr. McCraith and I have much to discuss. Thank you, Lammy. Behold this miracle of ours, Mr. McCraith. Exiled we, yet in our darkest hour we find the moral vigour to build this humble monument to resilience. But you and I must speak of darker matters. For we, erudite men of higher learning, know that evil yet walks. There is much work to be done.
Indeed there is.
Yes, yes. Forgive the inelegance of my welcome. You are alone. Do I surmise that Miss Duarte is no more?
Preferirei non parlarne.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Blessed is the man in whose spirit there is no guile. When I kept silence, my bones waxed old through my roaring all the day long. I'm so sorry for your loss. Grief is a journey, long and painful, but you do not walk the road alone, I promise you.
Oh, I know. I know.
In time, God healed my wounds. May you too find peace. Now, I regret that even at this most burdensome time for you, I must move with haste to business and beg once more for your help.
Che succede?
What's going on? Must be serious if you're asking for my help.
Since your defeat at the meeting house, the devil, heartened and emboldened, goes from strength to strength. He insinuates himself among my people, reveling in the suffering of the disease he unleashes upon us. It pits one against the other. Suspicion tears this community apart once again. All this to weaken my people and lead them away from the light of God.
Come posso aiutare?
In times of disease, you need doctors, and I'm no doctor.
We'll not treat the symptoms, we'll tear out the root. An agent of the devil walks among us. A witch! You must find her. Or him, as it may be. You and I share great expertise. But I'm a man of position, while you, sir, are much more familiar with field work. Go, meet my people. Walk amongst them. Learn which of them secretly serves the demon, that we may expunge this evil malady from our body politic.
Cosa vi fa credere che c'entri una strega?
What makes you think there's a witch at work here?
Aye, sir, I'm a man of God and intellect. I can read the signs. When a so-called mystery disease afflicts half of my people overnight, there can be only one culprit. 'Tis the devil's doing, sir. Probably through one of his servants. For you see, I understood immediately that the water in the well had been tainted. There are no strangers here. You could self-accept it. No one has fled. The guilty woman, or man, I suppose, remains within the village. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened, but this witch shall see her downfall. Or his, of course. As did the last one. As will the next. Some years ago, you may have heard tell of this. I made my name on the execution of a terrible witch. It pains me that I must do it once more.
Pagliaccio, non era una strega. La malattia.
This illness, tell me of it.
Upon my arrival here in the Harrows, I immediately set about protecting the place with consecrated tokens. Safeguarded from the curse, we all felt safer, for a time. Then some devil poisoned the well, our only source of water. Someone on the inside, mind.
Spoiled water proves nothing.
A wise point and well made, Banisher, if not for the fact that we have been, for months on end, under the obvious influence of a terrible curse. One way or another, the devil has found an agent among us. And who knows what nefarious ill-doing old Black Spy plans next.
Gli scacciafantasmi?
I noted your ghost wards with some interest.
Ghost wards, an interesting name. I call them sanctifiers, a name more palatable to my flock.
Ok, li avete creati voi?
This requires a great deal of occult knowledge. Where did you learn your craft?
Etienne Roulet, one of the greatest demonologists of our time, is a good friend of mine. I improved upon his work.
Migliorandolo addirittura. Perché non usarli contro la maledizione?
Why did you not use them in New Eden when the curse began?
It was more complicated to convince the whole congregation of the necessity to use magic. Here, people have more trust in my unmovable probity.
Che si dice da queste parti?
A man in your position must know what goes on in his own community.
Why, of course I know all that there is to know. Or near enough. Ask your questions, sir. Ask away.
La colonia.
How goes the colony?
Sir, the body politic bears a heavy weight. Not content with weakening their flesh, the devil's evil attacks the people's hearts and minds. Until you expose the culprit, the harmony of this divinely beautiful commonwealth shall remain marred by suspicion and mistrust. Long story shortened, people are not getting along.
Va bene, voi?
How did you, a man of position and faith, become a demonologist?
Ah, yes. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I shall explain, in the briefest manner possible. Though blessed with intellect and no little faith, I also had privilege. I had the means for an education, time and place with which to study. For a time, my father was a pupil of Henry Boggart, the great demonologist. He had the books, I had the aptitude. When he passed, I donned his mantle. My father taught me about duty. I have gifts, faith, intellect, position. I must protect them. I must use them to protect my people. This is my duty. This is my burden.
Tuo figlio.
Your son, how would you describe him?
Lamentation. How would I describe him? Well, he's curious. Inquisitive, I mean, as opposed to peculiar. Although he has his moments there, too. I tried to teach him demonology, to make him the third generation of witch hunters. But he revealed no disposition. Occult knowledge could only obfuscate his good nature. At heart, he is a naive boy who reads a lot and doesn't say much.
Vabbè, comunque io non sono un cacciatore di streghe.
I am no witch hunter. My business is with the lingering dead.
For a fee, yes, I know. But you can't deny evil practitioners exist. A few years ago, I had to cleanse this community from such a threat.
Perché avrebbe dovuto maledire la colonia?
Why would she curse your colony?
Why would anyone choose to separate from God's flock? I'm afraid some just want to see the world burn, Mr. McCraith. By the grace and charity of the good Lord, she was exposed. It was my honor to serve him in sending her to hell where she belonged. Her mask was a good one, as if butter would not melt upon her tongue. But you cannot fool a man of faith and intellect. No, sir, you cannot.
You'll not mind me saying it, but for a Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share of witches.
God has not forsaken us, but someone here does the devil's work. Find me a witch, Mr. McCraith. Return this place to the Lord.
I'm a working man, Governor, but the Lord does seem happy to pay, so I'll do what I can.
Va bene, addio.
I'll take my leave of you, Governor.
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you're with us, the first house on the left shall be your home.
Va bene, andiamo
Another
via.
witch hunt.
Anche un'altra accusa falsa, secondo me.
Another false accusation, you mean? Another blight on the lives of women?
Allora, ragazzuoli, mi sono rimesso la mouse e tastiera perché reimparare di nuovo i tasti sarebbe stato un po' un casino. Allora, vediamo.
Good day to you, madam.
Richard? That you?
Questa sta rincoglionita
Afraid
proprio.
not, ma'am. Red McCraith, I'm a banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not heard of? I need no bandages.
Not exactly, no.
What brings you here, doctor?
Inizio a chiedermelo anch'io.
I'm starting to wonder myself. I'm a banisher. I'm here to help the colony. I'm to lift the curse.
That'll be nice. What colour did you say your name was?
Luca.
Red, ma'am. Red McCraith.
Luca Pocchione.
You, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins. Goody Perkins to you.
Avete notato qualcosa di insolito?
May seem a strange question, but have you noticed anyone acting strange?
Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange? Well, there's always the alewife. I can't remember her name. She's furtive. She wanders.
Vabbè, ciao.
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McWraith.
Allora, qui c'è il nostro rifugio.
Real life, actual banisher, here in the Harrows.
Ah, questo è il figlio del...
You're the governor's son, right?
Yes, sir. Lamentation Haskell. Friends call me Lammy. Or they would if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have so many questions, sir. So many questions. But I suspect this is not the time.
No, not the time. But perhaps you may help me anyway.
Me? Why, if I can help, I'd be honoured.
Gli scacciafantasmi.
Those ghost wards are quite unique.
They are, aren't they? Conceived by Etienne Roulet, but made by my father. Do you use them as well in your line of work?
Not really. I mostly talk to ghosts. I don't repel them.
Of course. Still, each tool has its purpose, and these troubled times we need all the tools we can get. Magic is glorious when wielded by the righteous.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, if only, sir, if only. I'm still learning. Many of the subtleties and nuances escape me yet.
Che minchia è successo? Vabbè. Notato qualcosa di insolito?
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed anyone acting strange?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone is acting strange. The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
So tell me, Lammy, what do you do?
What?
How do you spend your days?
I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left New Eden. Who can blame them?
Must be hard, being the governor's son and all.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been anyone else's son.
Hard to grow up in his shadow, I would have thought.
Only if you like the attention, not me. I just want to read books and learn stuff. People leave me alone mostly. I like that. Mostly.
La malattia.
Your father spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
If you have an opinion of your own, I'd be glad to hear it.
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse?
Yes. Of course, the curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be?
Questo non me la racconta. Vabbè, te lo do sorte.
Good day to you, Lammy.
Good day to you, sir.
Ghost ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
Abbiamo trovato una chiave, va bene. Allora ragazzi, abbiamo trovato il nostro rifugio. Bisogna indagare, bisogna indagare. Vabbè, intanto abbiamo trovato una chiave. Che probabilmente era di... Aspetta un attimo. Scusi, permesso, non voglio rubare, Però la chiave, guarda. Ecco. Indumento da epuratore. Di livello 5. Con una miglioria disponibile. Bellissimo, guarda qua. Guardalo lì con la nuova armatura. E parliamo con sto signore.
Good day to you, Mr. McGrath.
Che begli occhi che hai.
I'd wish you the same if I knew your name, sir.
Ishmael Law. I have seen you in the meeting house. I have recognized the markings on your hands. I would have liked to have been a banisher, to tackle with the mysteries of our world. That must be something.
Volevate diventare epuratore?
You wanted to be a banisher? That's unusual.
As a child, I met a banisher. I was impressed by the marks on his hands, the assurance in his demeanor. He made me feel safe. You do God's work, though you know it or not. Like Charles Davenport, I respected the minister a great deal. He's a terrible loss.
You wanted to become a banisher. Why didn't you?
I got married instead. Came to New England. Ruined everything.
Che si dice da ste parti?
Tell me about folk round here.
A vast subject that requires, perhaps, a more specific question.
Vabbè, dai. Notato qualcosa di strano?
Have you noticed, by chance, any strange behavior hereabouts?
Our village has suffered much loss of late. Many of my neighbors have seen the disease take their loved ones. They get sick, and you never see them again. Maybe you hear them moan as you pass their house, but then the moaning stops. In times like these, pray tell, if a person was behaving strangely, how could I possibly tell?
I'm sorry, but I can tell from the look in your eye that you've someone in mind.
Watson, the shoemaker. Perhaps because of illness, or through the loss of his loved ones, but whatever has befallen the poor man, he seems to have lost his mind.
Va bene, ciao caro.
I'll see you later, Ishmael.
Anytime, sir.
The governor's speech was so inspiring.
Vero stimolante.
As always.
A shame he was so rudely interrupted.
A shame indeed. Maybe we should go home now. Are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Mamma mia, come stanno messe male
Good
queste.
day to you both.
And a good day to you too, sir. And wasn't that quite the entrance you made? You'll be the talk of the town.
So, what brings you to our wee corner of the world?
The governor bade me make the rounds. He suspects evil doing.
If it's evil doing you're after, you may turn around and hurry back to New Eden Town.
I met your partner there, the woman. It seems like a lifetime ago now. May God hold you and protect you in your grief.
Now, if you'd excuse us, my sister's not feeling well and we must hurry home.
When I met Elizabeth in New Eden Town, she seemed healthy.
Dear Eve, I didn't catch your names.
God be with you and your terrible pronunciation. Mary Claire O'Hara. This is my sister, Elizabeth.
Serve qualche medicina?
I'm no healer, but I'll help if I can. Do you have plants as need gathering? Something to ease the pain?
All the meadow sweet and vervain in the world will not help this fever, I fear.
We need no help from the godless. Thank you very much.
Our faith guides and protects us.
Ah, vaffanculo.
Looks like we found the...
Smells even worse here. Holy shite.
It's justice. Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you alright, sir?
We're closed. Oh, now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
Show your shiting shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself, Caleb Watson.
Tell me a tale. What have you heard round about lately that might be of interest?
Gossip's for shite bags. Not being a shite bag, I don't gossip.
The governor bade me make the rounds. Is anyone acting strange?
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets, and I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come back.
If you're looking for someone acting strangely, I think you've found your man.
Addio.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
A man content with his own company is never alone. You hear that? Good one, right? It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
Ho pensato a lungo se mandarti o meno questa lettera, poiché posso solo immaginare quanto ti farà soffrire. Tuttavia credo che un'omissione della verità sia una menzogna sotto gli occhi del divino, dunque un peccato, anche se far finta di nulla sarebbe più facile per tutti. Alexander è infedele, fa visita alle meretrici alle tue spalle. Ecco, la verità è stata svelata, conosco bene la depravazione di Alexander. Starà pure maliante e arguto, ma la sua anima è viziata e Dio l'ha rifiutato. Non importa quel che si dice in città, io so che sei una donna pura, so che la tua anima è intoccata, luminosa e pia. Ammiro la tua grazia e la purezza del tuo cuore, dimostrate dalle tue parole e azioni. Il mondo svanisce alla tua presenza e il mio amore cresce ogni giorno di più. La mia porta sarà sempre aperta, cara Ruth, così come lo sarà il mio cuore. Caleb Watson. Lui.
Being courted by two brothers at once rarely ends well.
Fear not.
Experience.
You'll
Don't go
bugger off
there.
soon. They both will.
Che schifo. Non abbiamo guardato lì? Ma sì, invece.
It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
Debris from a burned down house?
Why keep it here?
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
Sarà perseguitato?
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost?
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Andiamo a parlare con Caleb ancora.
Feels terrible, doesn't it? You done enough sniffing? Tired of the smell of your own ass?
Dicevi di non avere segreti.
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time. Outflank him.
Da dove vengono le ossa?
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house. Probably.
Una lettera d'amore.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name, 'cause I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret it, though.
No, the past's the past. Dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory.
Trovato un appunto del funerale.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother, and shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's Acre, and I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's Acre, and good riddance to both. God's Acre concerns you not.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried. Oh, quiet you. And you can shite off, taking your nothing happened with you.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Ok, ho già capito che bisogna andare a Camposanto, fare una rimembranza, molto probabilmente, per capire che è successo. Andiamo a dare un'occhiata a Camposanto. No, ho sbagliato porta.
Fear not. You'll bugger off soon. They both will.
Lo faranno entrambi. Avete letto i sottotitoli, ragazzi? No, Camposanto è là. Oh, chi è morto? A 253 metri. Ok, un po' lontano, quindi ci sarà passare in mezzo a un po' di nemici.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
È perseguitato, secondo me.
Haunted. To the point of madness. Ruth and Alexander, maybe?
Maybe. But something feels off. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof. Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
Someone's been doing some undertaking.
In New Eden, there's much to be done.
Grave robbers.
Yes, but what exactly were they stealing? Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it. Ask for help if you need it.
Allora,
If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this.
ma che cazzo?
Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
Ma secondo me il governatore qua c'è dentro fino al collo in questa storia. Aspetta, no, mi ero dimenticato di quello.
Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did, and he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
Trova i diversivi. Allora, la storia si sta intricando parecchio, ragazzi, quindi io direi che per questo episodio abbiamo finito qua. Ci vediamo nel prossimo episodio, alla prossima puntata, andiamo avanti con questa faccenda, un cuore infernale, vediamo dove si va a finire. Io vi ringrazio come sempre, prima di salutarvi, per essere state qui fino a questo momento anche oggi. Vi invito a passare dal canale, iscrivervi se non l'avete ancora fatto, lasciare un like al video se vi sta piacendo la serie, se apprezzate il gioco, insomma, se avete anche qualcosa da dire o domande da fare, non esitate a farlo nei commenti. Detto questo, vi ringrazio ancora e ciao.